All right, as I promised you, I'm going to do some stuffed mushrooms as my appetizer, but I want to introduce to you a very special person in my life, Dr. Craig.
Thank you.
Dr. Craig is actually a good family friend. His daughter, Madeline, and my daughter are very close friends, and his wife and I have taught together for many, many, many years, and he is a huge Redskins fan, as well as a big cook.
Big cook.
Craig is one of the people, like, they live right down the street from me, so anytime I'm sampling recipes, who do I come to?
Me. It's a great thing.
He's very happy about it, and then I call him and I stalk him about this. He actually liked what I've made, and he's very candid. We've been candid about...
Brutally honest, yes.
Oh my gosh, we'll call brutally honest. So I think we've only had one bad dip, right?
Yes.
It wasn't bad, it just didn't match the meatball.
Right, that's right. It was a meatball dip, right, yes.
So it just didn't match the meatball. So Craig, do I get an A+?
Yes, definitely.
All right, so Craig is my sous chef for right now, and he and I together are going to make some stuffed mushrooms. Craig is going to start with...
mushrooms.
And our...
flour and breadcrumbs.
Yes.
Egg wash.
Yes.
Flour and breadcrumbs.
Right, so we have our little dredging station, but again, my goal is to make it easier for the home cook. So as opposed to you having to use a dish, because I really hate washing dishes, we're going to use this, I do, you know I do. We're going to use a Ziploc bag. So he's going to throw the mushrooms in the Ziploc, he's going to shake them around, he's going to throw them in the egg, and then he's going to throw them back into the other Ziploc. So there you go. And Craig and his wife both are big cooks, so I have a great deal of faith in Craig's ability right now.
Yes, this is very difficult.
So, all right, Craig, as a big Redskins fan, tell me, when did you start your love affair with the Washington Redskins?
Oh, a long time. 1969, actually. First year of Vince Lombardi, yes. Used to live in Carlisle, and so we started going to watch practice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now we're frying them. So, okay, so 69. So how many games do you think you've gone to over the years?
I don't know. A lot. Probably, I try to get down as often as possible, let's put it that way. Sometimes it's tough, but yeah.
Okay. And also, I forgot, they also have a son, Austin. I forgot to include him, and he's a big Redskins fan, too.
Well, yes he is, yeah. He's followed my footsteps.
There we go, as any good child should.
Exactly.
And Craig is also a big Penn State fan. I just want to say that because Shawn will be here soon, and he is a fellow Penn State lover. He had season tickets for many, many, many years.
Many years, yes.
Many years, and then they send a child to college. So, see how that works? Your finances get cut down once your kid goes to college.
Yes.
So Craig is doing this. So we're throwing them into our vegetable oil. You're going to fry the mushrooms over a medium 350-degree temperature. Now, Colleen, back to you. If you want to simplify this, you don't have to fry the mushrooms through a dredging station. You can throw the mushrooms into a pan heated with some olive oil, some garlic, maybe some parsley thrown in there. Heat your mushrooms up, and then you're going to plate them the same way I'll plate them. You're going to stuff them with the cheese, top them with some marinara, and then a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of it. I use mozzarella and Parmesan. That way it does cut back on one step that you would have to do, so it's not as difficult as, say, the frying and then all of that. But my daughter Paige agrees that the frying is definitely the best way to go. All right, so I'm going to turn these, and once they're fried, you just want to get them a little brown, a little crispy. Once you fry them, then you throw them onto a plate lined with a paper towel so that you can, remove a little bit of the oil. And then I'm going to stuff them with some shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm going to top them with some marinara sauce and then put a little bit of the Parmesan cheese on top of it. All right. So Dr. Craig, how do you feel about Penn State season this year?
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a tough year, but I think things are looking good. I think Bill O'Brien's going to do a good job. I do. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. I'm going to pull these babies out. Dr. Craig, you're doing an excellent job.
One more of these?
Yes, a few more. All right, I'm going to pull them out. And if you wanted to do just a flour, an egg, and then in the final course, just with the breadcrumb at that point, you could do that as well. So either way you want to do it, you want to get the same result. So now the next step I would do is I'm going to take the mushrooms, I'm going to plate them in my little baking dish. And I've already lined the bottom of the baking dish with some marinara sauce. And then I will throw in my pre-shredded mozzarella. And again, I just go to the store, get some shredded mozzarella. I do not shred my own mozzarella, okay? That is too much work. So I'm going to throw this in here. And then you're going to throw your mushrooms into the oven, 350 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. You want to make sure that all your cheese is melted, nice and gooey. And you pull it out and you're good to go. So I will be coming back to make the main course of my meal, which is some meatball sliders, and it's going to be on a homemade garlic knot. But again, it'll be simple with some store-bought pizza dough. And Craig did taste one of the meatballs in advance, and what did you feel about that?
Excellent. I want another one.
All right, so I am going to finish this up, and we will have some delicious meatball slider sandwiches in a few.